Hi, welcome to A Stable Pace and the Smart Fit Horse Training Program. Moving on with the progression of the somatic moves of the head and neck, left and right, Torino is going to help me demonstrate what we do after we've done it with our hand, like Jag showed us in the previous video. Now we're going to move up to just a halter and the lead rope and seeing how they do when we ask them to give their head and neck to the left and to the right with a jiggle of our lead rope. I like to make this the next part of the progression of this move to work towards what we're going to do when they have a bridle, whether it's a bitless bridle or a bitted bridle on. So when we're using our reins and we're sitting on their back, we want them to gently give their head and their neck when we ask them to give laterally. This is to ensure that they're not tightening their neck and causing restriction and tension and damage in their neck. So all we're going to do is basically the same thing, except we're just using the lead rope. I'm going to give a gentle jiggle instead of a hard pull and just see if he will give to that little vibration. And he did kind of do it there. Good boy. And then I'll ask him to return back to the center. Again, we're going to do this 3 times on each side. So I'm going to give a little jiggle. And I'm giving just a little amount of pressure to ask him to bring his head and neck over towards me. He's tightening up and bracing against it. So I'm just going to maintain a little bit of that jiggle. I'm not overly increasing the pressure I'm asking with. There we go. I'm keeping my pressure pretty much the same. I may increase it just ever so slightly, but I'm not trying to pull his head over. So I'll do that one more time. And we're just gonna wait for him. He's licking and chewing. He's thinking about that vibration he's feeling. There we go, good. And then we're back to the center. I'll switch sides and I do the same thing on this side. Much quicker this way. And I'll ask him to return back to the center. Do it again with that little jiggle. He's a little distracted now. I'm just gonna, there, good boy. And then I'll ask him to return the center. Good, very good. And back to center. And I want him to do this movement slowly, coming towards me and going back. It doesn't have to be a big range of motion like I talked about in the last video. We're just trying to get them to relax and release when they feel that pressure of us asking them to come towards us, whether it's to the left or to the right. So I'll show you in the next video the next progression of this with a bridle with a bit on. Good boy. Yes, you good boy. Yes, you good boy.